Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome if you're new. I am going to do a page today for the Winter Journal Challenge. Now the Winter Journal Challenge is put on by Inspiring Journals, Sweet Kia over at Inspiring Journals, and she asked me to participate. I participated in the Halloween one and had a blast. And so I'm super excited to do my page for the winter one. Now, the winter one's a little different. All the information will be below, but by the time you see my page, I'm sure you will have seen it, heard it, know all about it, okay? Because my page will be coming out the 24th. Now, it's not December yet, and so I'm filming early. So I don't have my December journal made yet. So now the way this challenge works, if you will, she picked one prompt for like every 3 days. Okay. So the same prompt will be like, I believe for the second, third, and fourth, if you will. I think the first she does it, and I'm not even too sure. But anyway, my prompt is the same prompt for the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th of December. And the title of the prompt is Festive Flavors. And so I chose this one specifically because I love to document this day. And so I will be putting my challenge out. My page will come out on the 24th. And I wanted to document this day. So here we go. Here's what I think. Now, for October, I did a separate Halloween prompt journal book. I'm not going to do that this month. I know very well that I cannot keep up with 2 journals. So this is what I believe I'm going to use for my creative daily journal for December. And so I'm going to include the prompts into that journal. Now, some of them will be a full page. Some of them will just be like some sort of prompt. Some of them, especially because there's one prompt for every 3 days. So as an example, like Festive Flavors, I will probably document like twice because I'm going to do my page, but then I'll probably document it on one of the other days as well because there are specifically different foods that we eat on those days. Okay, so that's my thought. So that being said, this is going to be my journal. I cut a piece of paper. I thought I cut a piece of paper to fit. Did I not cut a piece of paper to fit? I had this piece of paper. Maybe we wanted to use another piece. That's what I think I was thinking. Okay. Well, I didn't start without you. I just had a thought without you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's do this. Let's talk about my prompt because I'll leave this here just for size reference for a second. This day is a special day for us. So I am documenting on the 24th of December. So not only is it around the Christmas season, of course, right? But it is actually my husband's birthday. And so my family, not only growing up, had very specific food we ate on this day. But then when I married my husband, that changed as well. And so I want to try and do a page that incorporates both. Specifically because I think it's a little different than maybe what other people eat. So I'm hoping that we can make something work. I have no idea what it's going to look like. I have no idea. So this little crab's so cute. I don't know if I can. I don't think that's going to work, but we'll take the whole thing out. Okay, so this is one of my favorite cookbooks, Just a Matter of Time. I have 2 copies. I have a copy up in my kitchen, but then I found another one at the thrift store years ago, and it's very 80s or 90s, I don't know, but the artwork I absolutely love. Let's just see for fun. Come on. Let's see. When was this made? Yes, in Missouri. Printed in the United States. Copyright 1992. Yep. It was one of my very first cookbooks, I think. I love this series. It's just a matter of time among friends. Okay, so let's see what we can do. So I was thinking we might do some white paper, but that doesn't sound like all that much fun. So maybe we'll do a different kind of paper. Now, what I'd like to incorporate is I have this birthday cake that I ripped off of the front of a card. Okay. And I'm curious if, oh, isn't that funny? Is that not the same? It is not the same. Okay. I chose this piece of paper, but on the back, it has Happy Holidays. Which is completely fine. I'm just thinking, like, this is the one I had out and I thought they were similar. This is too busy and I don't want a Christmas themed paper, but this is like close but not quite, right? Like that would do as not Christmas. Because what I don't want to do is get out like a whole birthday thing. However, I do have this one. So I think, yeah, we're going to make it work. We're going to make something work. How about that? All right. I literally have no idea what we're doing. So I'm wondering if I want to, this is like the only piece, and then we have this and we have this. So in my family, every Christmas Eve, until I married my husband, it was Christmas Eve. And we would go to my grandmother's house, and she would make our family recipe. I wonder if we could make that work. I think it works. She would make our family recipe for seafood chowder. Now, I know this says crab, but it was seafood. And it was always served in her hand-painted china set from England that was her family's, and it is a sea themed. So it has beautiful seashells and beautiful sea creatures on it. Like, not sea creatures, specifically shellfish, crab and lobster and starfish, whatever. It's just stunning. And we would have our seafood. I believe it's seafood chowder. She would probably not appreciate me calling it that, although it might have been stew. Stew is not a word I grew up with on this side of the family, so I think it was a chowder, a seafood chowder. Anyway, it was rather fancy, and yeah, it was just always such like a cool thing, right, to eat. I don't know, this fancy dinner. It was always, linen tablecloths and whatnot. And so then we would go to church afterwards. Okay, so when I was little, we used to go to an earlier service of church. Like there was like 4 services, maybe 3, doesn't matter. And anyway, as we got older, then we got to go to the late night one, the midnight, 11 o'clock. So I would really like, because this is like what the table would look like, quite honestly. Not with this, it wasn't quite this fancy, but there would be beautiful china and stew, chowder. I don't even know. Yeah, this just reminds me of Christmas dinner, quite frankly. Usually this is what Christmas dinner looked like at our house. So I'm wondering if I can cut, this candlestick is bigger than my actual book. But I'm wondering if we could incorporate part of it. So I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this. So until, and I don't think I can use this, but maybe we can. Let's just play with it, okay? So anyway, I thought it would be a fun page to do because it's, I think, different than what most people do, at least here in the United States, in terms of Christmas Eve dinner. And it always just had such beautiful memories for me. So, of course, this year I'm feeling a little sentimental. All right. We need to decide if the green does it. Okay. Oh, I have another thing. So I have this really fun coloring book. Color and Book Marvelous Market. And on this page, it had really fun shellfish. No way. I did not just do that. Oh my gosh. I am so sad right now. I am so sad right now. Oh no. Oh, that makes me really sad. Okay, well, this guy we're not going to save right now. Well, we don't know. We don't know. Maybe we don't need that arm on him. That makes me really sad. I just ripped it too quickly. So, I need a 12 by 12 page is what I need. I don't have a 12 by 12 page. I have like this. This is not, this is the size we have. So, let's, what do we want to do? We want to kind of measure this. We're at, 5.5 by 8. All right. So what do we want? We definitely don't want like all the, that's too busy. That's too busy. So then do we want red dots or green dots? I'm tempted to use the red, but I'm wondering if it's like too much, or do we like it on the green better? That's interesting. And I'll say what I always say. I wish I was live because you guys would tell me, put it on the red or put it on the green. What do we think? We also have this red title. So I think I'm drawn to the green to offset. Let's just do green. I'm going to cut it up anyway because I want some of these presents on the back. So let's get us a piece that we want. Let's see. So I need, oh, the stupid paper cutter. I should just throw it away. I mean, no, I'm not going to throw it away, but it does not have an extendable arm. It's crazy. Okay, I just turned the page, so let's make sure. I need 8 this way. So let's do that. I'm going to cut it a hair short, right? To make sure that it fits. Okay. Yeah. And 5.5 this way. And again, a hair short because, you know, because. Okay. And then I have some presents that we can cut out. Okay. Because obviously, then at some point I married my husband, and lo and behold, this day is his birthday. And so this day does not, normally we do, well, I've tried to not do Christmas Eve things on this day. Now, he has been a very good sport, and for most years we have still gone to church. but we try not to do Christmas Eve things. We try to do birthday things. And so the other thing that I could have put on here for food is like barbecue, because he really loves barbecue. And quite frankly, it's, you know, kind of easy on this night to order a big thing of really good barbecue and have good beers and have friends over. And, you know, it's so hard. A birthday, he has the day before Christmas, and my dear friend has a Christmas birthday, and it's just very hard. And so, especially as a child, right? Less so now as an adult, but so we don't have like a fancy traditional Christmas dinner anymore on this evening. And so we actually usually take the tablecloth and everything off on this night and do like birthday theme, right? So I kind of undecorate the dining room and try to put up something more birthday themed. So, okay, so that's kind of what we have to start with. So I obviously it's way too tall, and so I need to drop it down here. So we're going to lose, we'll just cut right this off because we're going to lose that anyway. And I think I'll go ahead and cut this crystal off and stuff because I'm going to end up putting presents or something there anyway. So I think the candelabra is what I want to start with. It's just all so big. Oh my gosh. Okay. I thought I wanted all of this around this cake, but I definitely don't need it. So I'm going to just take that background paper off and keep the cake. All right. And my kind of vision, if you will, something kind of like that. And then we'll do like a present over here, maybe. My thought was, I like the candlestick because it's, you know, very tall. We don't obviously have to put it on there. So my other thought was, you know, we're going to have the title on here. It's too wide for the page. Okay, now if I had done my own journal just for Christmas prompts, I could have done a 2-page spread and, like, you know, however big my journal was, right? It could have been this big. But I'm just not going to do that. I could do a tip in, a tip out almost, like I could, but I'm enjoying the challenge. Let's stay with this for just a minute. I mean, I don't need the whole candelabra. We could just use part of it. But we are definitely going to lose. Okay, so we're going to end up dropping it down anyway. Okay. All right. We might lose this guy. I do like this giant bowl. Let's see what that looks like. I like the giant bowl because we could put the candles like behind it almost. I wanted like a little bit of the fanciness to kind of show, but that's not going to work. Oh, well, we could layer it like that. Okay, so my thought with this big bowl is we could use one of these guys. Kind of like hanging over, right? I mean, this crab is stunning, but he's not going to make it. This lobster is kind of cool, even though he's missing his arms, but, well, we could certainly find his arms. We could put him this way as he's crawling out of the dish. The crawfish is very cool. And like these clams, and we could even color them. You guys, my desk right now, I'm telling you. Excuse my reach here. I started my Christmas journal or December journal and realized I'm not going to get it done and I need to do this. So we're going to go without a journal here. So I have all the papers and stuff over there. Okay, there's a clam. They're just too big. Okay, I'm going to mess with this guy for just a minute, just because he's already kind of ripped. So we could, because all of that is in the soup, stew, whatever you're going to call it. Yeah, it's just interesting, you know, different families, traditions. I can't wait to see these pages. Excuse me. Kia, I think these are really fun. I love that you like gave the same prompt for a few days, because I think that, yeah, it's just fascinating, especially around the holidays, I think. And Christmas, I think, is something that a lot of us celebrate, and certainly not all of us. And so I think, and it's not called Christmas Journal Challenge, it's called Winter Journal Challenge. Now, I am also under the full awareness that not everyone is in winter right now. So that's okay too. We all have different, you know, different food and seasons going on. But I thought this was really a fun prompt, and I can't wait to see what everyone else does. I do think that it's very traditional to have certain meals around the holidays. So, I mean, I could even do something like that, which would make me happy because he's already missing his legs. What do you think? I think it's working. I think we're going to do it. Let's just do it. I really enjoy some of these journal challenges because, again, I would never put this together on a page, even if I were to document, I don't know, kind of memories from this day or something. I don't know. I just love the challenge. So super, super happy to be included on this. So thank you again. Okay, I'm going to do that. Okay. And then we kind of have this, and we have this giant bowl. Now, we don't also have to have the whole bowl on the page. Like, we can... let's just glue it down. I don't, I was going to say, like, do I want to look for another bowl? I don't want to look for another bowl. And I really like this bowl, and it makes me think of, I did look in this particular book for like a pottery, seafood, I don't know, like fancy pottery, china, excuse me, not pottery. And I just didn't find one that I liked. And so I think this, you know, is fine. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm going to leave the foam tape on here, and I'm just going to give it a little glitter glue to help it re-stick. Okay, and we're going to cover as much of this corner kind of as possible. And I know I'm popping out a little bit here, but I don't care. Okay, I'm also trying to realign or align this candle in between these so it differentiates. Okay. All right, so we're going to do that. Let me make a huge mess on my desk. Let me get that glue up. We'll clean it in a bit. Let me clear up these edges. Oops, without cutting the cake. Well, I guess we have to cut the cake plate anyway, huh? All right. So what do you guys do on Christmas Eve? If you celebrate Christmas, what do you do? Then it's Christmas Eve. If you don't celebrate Christmas, is this a day that you do anything? So I know some of my Jewish friends, the Christmas holidays were some of their favorites because, like, they would go out for other meals or do other things and there was no people out or like whatever, right? I mean, so let me know your thoughts. What is your experience on this day? So I think this is going to go here, and I think this guy is going to go, oh, that's kind of a bummer. He's kind of missing. Oh, he can kind of go like that, can't he? Sure. Let's just use him since I already chopped off his legs. It seems like the decent thing to do. We're gonna ironically not get his tail in here, so oh, we might get some of it. Okay, we can kind of do this. So like I said, it was actually seafood chowder, but we're gonna just use the crab because I like that it has a title. And we could pop it up. I could put it down here so we see those candle. But I'm wondering if I like it a little bit higher. Oh, I guess we'll drop it down a little bit. I guess I want to see those. All right, we will put him on kind of like that. All right, and then where's my other word? Oh, here you are. We're going to do our best to, yeah, do that. And you can see a little bit of it like from behind, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. So, I mean, essentially that's my page. Oh, no, we need a present to make sure we know that that's a birthday cake. Well, I mean, gosh, Christmas has presents too, obviously. And it would cover up a lot of the soup. I think I'm going to put a present on here. Do we want, unfortunately, they are all red and green, aren't they? Like, it would be fun if it were like this teal or more yellow. Do I want to, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Okay, I'm willing to look, although most of my stickers, this could be a really big mess. I'm going to move some of my baskets. This is why, okay, so if you're new here, welcome. I used to have a filing system. I used to have file folders that had stuff in it like this. So like this is stickers, and I had all my stickers in it like this, but they were getting so fat, and then the little things fall to the bottom, and a bunch of people use these trays, which I'm still trying. But I have to move them, obviously, to get to the tray I want. They're not in a filing system where I can just, you know, go through them. Okay, here is one of my sticker trays. Let me cover my glue. Okay, let's look. I don't know if I have anything birthday in here or not, because essentially I should have taken it out of my birthday stuff really shouldn't be in here because it would be in my birthday packet over in my scrapbook closet. However, there's other things that aren't completely themed, as an example, like this, but I don't want that. So I just don't know if there's anything with a present on here, so we could look. Or something that, you know, oh, see, like right there, it says birthday. I don't know if we want to use that or not, but we could leave it out just for fun to play. And I just don't see any presents. So I may or may not add something once I get it in my book if we don't find anything right now. but I don't see any presents in here. And I can't, like, I'm not, sometimes I can think and be like, oh, I know I have that. Like, I can picture it, right? That I can use yesterday. But I'm not picturing anything that like has a present on it. A sticker sheet. We could do, I'm really sorry. I'm sure the lighting is horrible with this bucket like this. That's a little tiny one. If it had one on there, it'd be too small anyway. Yeah, I'm not picturing anything. So I might go through my birthday box. I mean, we could make a present. I just thought it'd be fun to use a color that wasn't Christmas. Because that's what we very clearly try to do. We could make a present. Like, here's a bow. So you gotta, like, you know, not wrap it in Christmas paper, and because, you know, his birthday's always okay. I'm wondering if we could make a present. Let's try it. I mean, obviously we can make a present, but because it doesn't have to be that big. So this is yellow and this is yellow. So I thought a yellow would be fun, but not really, because that's too yellow almost. So what other color would be fun? I mean, this is fun because it's so not like what anything else is. Let's try it. Let's try it. I'm gonna I think this is too big, but this is too big. What if we made a little present that went something like this? That looks like a monster now though, huh? And we put this gold bow on it. Would that be fun? It still looks like a monster to me. I cannot get that out of my head. That's very weird. Don't you see the monster? And I don't like it that way. That's too bad because, that's a bummer. I kind of liked that. Okay, let's try another one. These were giant flower things from Dollar Tree that I've cut up. And okay, let's make another present, shall we? Let's do this one. Something like that. Is that fun? Where's my bow? Here's my bow. And we'll put a gold bow on it. Do we want a gold bow on it? Yeah, because that's gold. The question is, do I want it on white? That's the question. Or do we like it see-through? Don't know. I don't know. I feel like white would show up better, but I kind of like it. We're going to leave it, okay? Now, I wish I had cut out more of this guy in here, but it's obviously too late to do that. But that's going to be my page for the Winter Journal Challenge, okay? Because this is December 24th for me, and we traditionally grew up with a very fancy dinner with seafood chowder, crab, lobster, shrimp, scallops, clams, everything in this beautiful pottery that, is from my family from England. And yeah, it's just a family tradition that I very much cherish. And it just has amazing memories for me. And then for the past 27 years or more, because we dated, obviously, it's been my husband's birthday, and so we have gone away from as much the formality of a Christmas Eve dinner to a birthday dinner. And yeah, so it's definitely involved birthday cake for sure. And again, I could have done like a barbecue rib page, if you will, for birthday, but I did want to include, I thought the idea of including like what I grew up with as my family tradition. Yeah, so there's my page. Happy Christmas Eve to everyone if you're watching this. Happy husband's birthday to everyone if you're watching this. And I am so grateful for this community, but I am so excited to hear what you guys do and what you guys eat, and how you celebrate different days, especially because some of these days are not, oh, I was going to leave that edge. Oh, well, now I'm not. I'm cutting it off. I'm going to square this page off for you. Especially because not everybody celebrates Christmas, and we are all so different. And so I cannot wait to hear what this season brings for you. Yep. So there's my page. All right. Thanks for being here, you guys. Thank you, Kia and Aspiring Journals, for hosting this amazing journal prompt challenge. It's super fun. I'm super grateful to be a part of it, and I appreciate all of you for being here. Thanks for watching, and I hope you find something today that inspires you.